You know that moment when you check your bank balance and it feels like a horror movie? Your pulse quickens, your palms sweat, and suddenly you're considering selling a kidney on the black market? Relax. You're not alone. 80% of people are drowning in some form of debt. But today, we're flipping the script. Welcome to the Barefoot Investor journey, a step-by-step guide to ditch debt, build wealth, and finally stop crying into your instant noodles. Scott Pape, also known as the Barefoot Investor, says there are two types of people in this world: groundhogs and alpacas. Let me break it down. Groundhogs live on repeat. They avoid looking at their finances, hope for a miracle, and then wonder why nothing changes. Spoiler alert, if you're a groundhog, your bank account isn't getting resurrected like a phoenix anytime soon. Now, alpacas. They're the rock stars of the financial world. They're vigilant, strategic, and fiercely protective of their assets. Fun fact: actual alpacas once saved Scott's flock of sheep during a wildfire. Be the alpaca. Guard your finances like your life depends on it, because it kinda does. Step 1. Flirt with your finances. First things first, it's time for some financial date nights. Yep, you heard me. Grab your partner, a friend, or just yourself and book a table. This isn't just any boring budget meeting, it's an event. Order your favorite dish, sip some wine, and talk money. Because let's face it, most of us avoid talking about finances like it's a dentist appointment. But when you add good food and vibes, suddenly it doesn't feel like a chore. Over the next 5 weeks, you'll tackle one financial topic at a time: opening new accounts, planning for retirement, researching insurance, and more. By the end, you'll have a solid foundation and maybe even a new favorite date night tradition. Step 2. The napkin plan. Forget complicated spreadsheets that make your brain hurt. Scott's plan is simple enough to fit on a napkin. Here's how it works. Blow. This is your daily living expenses. Rent, groceries, bills, Netflix subscription. You get it. 60% of your income goes here. It's like paying for the essentials without sacrificing your peace of mind. Grow. Time to make your money work for you. Take 20% of your income and invest it for long-term wealth. Think stocks, real estate, or other assets. This is your future self giving you a high five. Backstop. The final 20% goes into an emergency fund. This money is untouchable, like the superhero cape of your financial plan. Unexpected expenses? No sweat. You've got your safety net. If your financial plan doesn't fit on a napkin, it's too complicated. Simplicity is key, my friends. Before we continue, hit that subscribe button and stick around, because the next steps are going to blow your mind. Keep watching. You won't want to miss how it all comes together. Step 3. The Great Credit Card Purge. It's time for the big decision. Credit cards. Those little pieces of plastic might seem harmless, but they're traps. They lure you in with promises of rewards and easy payments, but they'll leave you buried in debt. Scott Pape says it's time to say goodbye. For good. Credit cards are like toxic relationships. They promise you everything and deliver nothing but stress. Every swipe is a step deeper into debt. You don't need them. It's time to break free. Use cash, use a debit card. If you don't have the money, don't spend it. This is about regaining control of your life. Cut the cord. Your future is worth it. Step 4. Climb out of the debt abyss. Debt is like quicksand. It sucks you in, and the more you ignore it, the deeper you sink. But Scott's got a plan to get you out. Start small. Pay off the tiniest debt first. Celebrate like it's New Year's Eve, then move on to the next one. Momentum is everything. Before you know it, you'll be debt-free and doing a happy dance in your living room. Step 5. Smart property moves. Thinking about buying a house? Scott says it's a great investment, but only if you're smart about it. Start with at least a 20% down payment. Don't bite off more than you can chew. no matter how tempting that big house with the pool looks. Remember, you're buying a home, not a mortgage-induced panic attack. Step 6. Invest like a pro. No Wolf of Wall Street required. Investing isn't rocket science, it's patience. Choose low-cost index funds, automate your investments, and let compound interest do its magic. No day trading drama needed. Your money should work harder than you do. Let it grow while you sleep. Investing isn't about beating everyone else. It's about being the CEO of your own financial decisions. Know what you own, and don't just shrug when someone asks why you bought it. Have a solid reason. Step 7. The Barefoot Superannuation Strategy. Most of us treat our superannuation like it's some distant concept, an account we'll worry about later. Scott Pape calls this the set and forget trap. It's the same mindset that leads us into debt, overspending, and living paycheck to paycheck. We think, I'll worry about retirement when I'm older. But here's the cold, hard truth. Later comes a lot faster than you think. In fact, your future self is looking at you right now, hoping you make the right choice. The Barefoot Superannuation Strategy is all about maximizing the power of compound interest, making sure your retirement fund works harder than you ever could. Here's the deal. Add just a little more to your super every month, even a small percentage. Think about it. That extra 1%? It could be the spare change you'd normally throw away on coffee or that gym membership you don't use. Over time, that small addition compounds and suddenly you're sitting on a super balance that could change your entire future. Final step, leave a legacy. This isn't just about getting rich, it's about freedom. Freedom to live the life you want, help the people you love, and leave the world a little better than you found it. Imagine a life where you're not just surviving, but thriving. Where you can look back and say, I did it, I took control. That's the dream, folks. Scott Pape gave us the roadmap. Now it's up to us to follow it. If you're ready to become an alpaca and take control of your finances, hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe for more life-changing advice. Oh, and don't forget to take your finances out on a date. You deserve it. This is just a brief overview of the Barefoot Investor. To dive deeper into Scott Pape's money-savvy strategies, grab a copy and unlock the full guide to financial freedom.